Privatization.
Privatization.
Part of the inquiry into the Defense Department's privatization.
Compliment on the privatization of the economy, check.
Their target is the headquarters of the multinational company behind water privatization here in California.
You were protesting the privatization of water and land rights.
Well, sir, I'd say privatisation by Maggie Thatcher milk snatcher 30 years ago.
私有化
Privilege.
Privilege.
And then I realized this allows us to communicate with Mike and each other, and it's all privilege.
He's teaching privilege.
Now, men, in conclusion, I would like to say that in the 2 years it has been my privilege to be your commanding officer.
There are other men, braver ones, who would beg for the privilege of doing my bidding.
特权给予特权
Prize.
Prize.
An Orange Prize is an award they give to first-time female authors, and I didn't win.
It's a dog-eat-dog civilization, and if you want to get the first prize, you've got to get the first bite.
Rumble the mascot is also glad it's over. Please join us again on our next home game when another lucky Thunder fan will get a chance to win the big prize.
Okay, all right. To the big black guy right there. Step right up and claim your prize.
We just got to keep our eyes on the prize and stay focused.
奖赏得奖的真是
Probability.
Probability.
Based on the revolutionary Computonian law of probability, this machine...
Since then, I've come to believe that possibility, however unbelievable, is now more a probability.
The probability on one four-wheel machine is 1.5 million to 1.
They'd imprison you, torture you, and, probability kill you in the pursuit of finding me.
What is the statistical probability that you, not just a doctor, but Bennett Amalu,
可能性
Probable.
Probable.
Not just possible, probable.
And the fracturing of a skull, point 2, plus the various other things we mentioned, would make it very probable.
Based on the testimony of the witnesses and the evidence presented by Mr. Dickham, the court finds probable cause to hold this over for trial.
I mean, I had to read everything to him. The probable cause affidavit, the arrest reports, everything.
Probable voting accident.
很可能的很有希望的候选人
Probably.
Probably.
I should probably close these curtains.
It'd probably be best if you let me do most of the talking, yeah?
Oh, he's probably making the rounds.
Hey, look, this is probably for the best, you know?
Did you get the facts from the Monkey Police Department about Drew Marshall, the man who's probably the real killer?
大概
Probation.
Probation.
Double secret probation, sir?
I get probation.
Probation, community service, or better yet, just consider that all she did is run a poker game exactly the same way every casino in America does and drop the goddamn charges.
Probation, if you show up for graduation.
Why are you on probation for drugs?
鉴定
Probe.
Probe.
But what do I find when I probe a little farther?
He destroyed the probe.
Is the probe going to be ready on time?
Let's probe, but keep it subtle so she doesn't notice.
The next morning, I sent a little probe down into my brain.
探索用探针探测
Problem.
Problem.
And for the record, I have never had this problem before with anyone.
It's no problem. Of course it should be a problem.
Problem is not with you.
Dee, the problem is this place.
问题成问题的
Procedure.
Procedure.
I suspect that would be a foolish choice, as we do not know the extraction procedure.
If they come back, we'll follow the procedure.
It's the necessary financial procedure, I'm afraid.
Typical, she says, oh, this procedure is too risky.
You wanted the procedure, you...
程序
Proceed.
Proceed.
Is the defense ready to proceed?
Or, as he is also known, Magneto, contact your local authorities immediately and proceed with caution, as he is considered extremely...
Proceed immediately to the great steps and eliminate Weatherby and Helena.
We proceed alphabetically.
We should proceed with a bit more caution.
继续进行
Proceeding.
Proceeding.
It's not a legal proceeding, Mr. Babbitt. There's no lawyers, no judge present.
Nothing will transpire at this institution until that proceeding is concluded.
Operation Strange Fruit proceeding according to plan.
Someone at this proceeding.
The Attorney General has affirmed the legitimacy of this proceeding.
进行
Proceedings.
Proceedings.
I'm Daniel Banks, City Council President, and I'll be presiding over these proceedings.
Ladies and gentlemen, I must insist that we maintain quiet during these proceedings.
Mr. and Mrs. Hillard, although these custody proceedings have always tended to favor the mother,
perhaps you could bring the proceedings set as well. These proceedings are closed.
诉讼
Process.
Process.
A doula is someone who supports you emotionally and physically and coaches you through the process.
I want to process meat at the plant, and I want to ensure that the workforce is happy whatever I take.
Okay, if this mentor-protege thing is going to work out, then you have to respect my caffeinated process.
So that if they perfect the cloning process while you're over there, you can use the DNA to create your own feeds.
We're proud to process the finest American beef, earning money for our studies while putting the steak on your table.
程序加工经加工的
Procession.
Procession.
A celestial map of heavenly bodies so accurately displayed that one could chart the procession.
A procession of shame.
The Queen has given instructions for the procession to move as slowly as the people wish, for their full enjoyment.
This year, at the procession's end, as has already been proclaimed, a holy sacrifice will be offered up jointly.
You go home to some ceremonial procession into death, with everyone standing around watching you die while you try to comfort them.
队伍
Processor.
Processor.
I mean, you never hear somebody say, well, you know, with the time I've saved by using my word processor, I'm going to go to a Zen monastery and hang out.
I'm looking for the neural processor.
It's a neural net processor.
Somebody, as you may already know, stole 20 microprocessors from the Mass Processor Company out on Route 128.
This processor dispenses a rudimentary paste that sustains these organics.
信息处理机
Proclaim.
Proclaim.
I proclaim you a martyr.
Proclaim you.
We have asked you to gather here to help us proclaim our right to be treated as equal citizens of the Empire.
We proclaim ourselves, indeed, as we are, the defenders of freedom wherever it continues to exist in the world.
We'll march into the tower and proclaim, we are the Dragon Warrior and the Furious Five, and we are here to bring you to justice!
宣布
Procrastinate.
Procrastinate.
But rather than procrastinate further or damn him with praise, he will inevitably consider faint.
I don't procrastinate.
Oh, Arthur, don't procrastinate.
We could procrastinate.
What is procrastinate?
延迟
Produce.
Produce.
But what the hell, the whole reason you go to the market is to buy the produce, which you already got.
Do you want me to produce a piece of paper signed by a witness?
I want to produce music. This faint is about the first thing that I've ever done that might produce an actual result.
To create, to produce, to write, to do all the things that I really love doing. And
生产品产生生产
Producer.
Producer.
And then the producer said that I was never going to work in that town again.
It's about a shitbag producer, studio exec who murders a writer he thinks is harassing him.
No, producer.
So our record producer, Marshall Bolin, is Tom Brody, ex-con.
Sylvester Artiste III, record producer.
生产者
Product.
Product.
But maybe just a little product in the hair.
Hey, no sample in the product.
They're a product that you can sell, like a table or makeup.
You are wanting to know if you should purchase this particular product if you have a gunt.
Your product will be delivered whenever you pay the full value of my services.
产品
Production.
Production.
And this is where production issues are managed.
I could maybe even get you a job at the station, starting as a production assistant, so that you could learn the business from the inside.
I'm in an all-female production of Salome set in a women's penitentiary.
Okay, it looks like Renew has accelerated the production of your growth hormones.
You want to go into production with this in 1 month?
制造
Productive.
Productive.
If maybe someone else wouldn't be more productive.
As far as anyone's concerned, he's still a walking, talking, fully productive member of society.
So, Edward, did you have a productive day?
They suggest a corporate hierarchy that is counterproductive to my team building program.
We might be more productive if you include me in the planning process.
能生产的
Productivity.
Productivity.
All while actually increasing productivity and retention, which is not to suggest it's about drumming up business.
His productivity slipped, and they fired him.
Increase productivity! The O2 productivity is good.
Which led to a surge in business capital spending and significantly increased the underlying growth rate of productivity.
生产力
Profession.
Profession.
And I'm not putting down your profession, but it's just the way I feel.
Dr. Stone, I read somewhere that doctors have the highest suicide rate in any profession except for dentistry.
In our profession, punctuality is not an option.
See, in our profession, we consider that a slam dunk.
What is your profession?
职业
Professional.
Professional.
And whatever happened to keeping our professional and personal lives separate?
I'm a professional model.
No, I'm a professional.
Retiring tonight from professional wrestling after an illustrious career.
She is undefeated as a professional.
专业人才专业的
Professor.
Professor.
And a Professor Holt who smokes a cigar has Allie imprisoned.
Here you go, Professor.
Professor Starkman is taking me up to his cabin.
Should Ronaldo Pazzi join Professor Soliato and the late curator of the Palazzo down in the dump?
You do know that I'm not a professor, right?
教授
Proficiency.
Proficiency.
He says that a man has to have guts, deliberation, and a proficiency with firearms.
Lieutenant, you signed 3 proficiency and conduct reports on Santiago.
My best young astronaut is training right alongside Colonel Corvin, gaining proficiency in that.
Show some bedroom proficiency.
Which would explain his proficiency in blowing safes.
精通
Profile.
Profile.
How do I delete my profile?
No! I can provide a profile. I need sexy photos for my profile.
If you'll excuse me, I'll be finishing the rest of my profile.
Maybe he wanted to keep a little profile.
侧面描绘轮廓
Profit.
Profit.
After that, after we start making a profit, you take the lion's share, I get 33 1/3.
And that means that the jails are companies, which means they make a profit.
As a profit investigator on the payroll. I turned a profit on not 1 but 2 properties.
There's a great deal of money to be made, and my thought was, anyone in on the ground floor stands to profit hugely, assuming our predictions are correct.
利润有益于
Profitable.
Profitable.
As a means to an end, a very profitable end for all of us.
Carrie Mills is profitable because of her brilliant Made in the United States of America campaign, right?
Even profitable.
Fucking years. You and the people you work for are destroying the most respected, the highest rated, the most profitable show on this network.
Helping your fellow man is profitable in every sense, personally and bottom line.
有利润的
Profound.
Profound.
And I'm sure even they can sense its profound ugliness as it passes by.
From which we have received 24 reports of individual acts of perversion so profound and disgusting.
My lord, the prisoner has endured 3 days of the most profound mental agony and shock.
Oh, Richie, this illness, this closeness to death, has had a profound effect on me.
What a profound and reverent night is this. With such a specimen for a body.
极深的
Program.
Program.
I have a course guide and a master's program in expressive arts therapy.
I'm here as a part of an exchange program between our 2 countries.
It's time we 86 Goober Patrol over here and got you with the program.
Wow. The art program, best thing ever.
节目规划安排节目
Program.
Program.
It's the last program you're likely to see.
Not a compromise freedom, the second being a democratic program in which is enshrined the priority to public welfare over private welfare.
Now, it's time for my favourite part of the programme, matching you mentors with your soulmates.
She wants to remain anonymous, wants to take part of the programme, but insists on anonymity.
Sorry, I'm just preparing some rather important concerts, and we really need to sort out the programme.
节目规划安排节目
Progress.
Progress.
Based on progress and consistency in workouts, I've selected the 4 athletes who will compete in the IG Classic.
Come on, Charlie, I'll show you what progress we've made.
He's making no progress at all.
Well, listen, read me some of your works in progress.
Yes, fantastic progress.
进步
Progressive.
Progressive.
Hollow corporate jargon of progressive individualism.
I built the chamber to slow her decay, but her condition was progressive.
I got progressive hearing loss.
It's an old-fashioned progressive dinner.
So that's progressive?
改革论者前进的
Prohibit.
Prohibit.
Most tourist stores prohibit that, you know?
Occasionally, we've been forced to accept candidates with minor shortcomings, but nothing that would prohibit someone from working in a field such as...
Surely His Majesty didn't mean to prohibit dancing when it's part of the story, Herr Director.
The slippery floors alone prohibit such a demonstration, sir.
We must act to prohibit the direct or indirect import of all rough diamonds from conflict zones.
禁止
Prohibitive.
Prohibitive.
Although it is anticipated that the price, in the early stages of development at least, will be prohibitive.
At first glance, these numbers might seem prohibitive, but I'm here to tell you that with some vision, they can dovetail quite amicably.
It can be prohibitive for kids like you.
Dialogue we use as prohibitive or as a substitute for us.
I think it's economically prohibitive.
禁止的
Project.
Project.
I did a project in school last year about family trees, and I could go 200 years back.
Well, I think one of those witches better go see what she can do to kill the project.
Yeah, the teacher gave us a D on our project just because we were trying to be creative.
You may want to hold off on that jewelry project.
You're off with Pilar or whatever fuckhole wants to make an art project out of piss and fucking street trash?
计划突出
Projection.
Projection.
Basically, it's when the hostages and the terrorists go through a sort of psychological transference and a projection of dependency.
Books on astral projection.
I guess she tapped into a virtual projection component and learned how to create a visual embodiment.
Imagination, projection, whatever.
You know, I read a doctor's report once about something called subconscious projection.
发射
Prolong.
Prolong.
Boy, and you know, if you would stop all this denial, you wouldn't do a thing to prolong your boy's suffering and indignity 1 minute longer.
General Hunter, a delay will only serve to prolong the nation's sorrow.
I'm too tired to prolong this brutal exchange between a bedraggled microbe and a Nobel-level thinker.
Not prolong the inevitable.
Why prolong that suffering?
延长
Prolonged.
Prolonged.
And the war was prolonged with calamitous consequences. Did you feel that you'd betrayed the people that had elected you?
Whoa.
But if you will refer to page 20 in the Rules and Regulations manual we sent you, you will see that unless there is a valid excuse for prolonged absence, your tuition will be forfeit.
Should his existence be artificially prolonged?
They used ladles filled with holes so the drops would come out slowly and the pain would be prolonged.
You had a violent, prolonged, transformative psychic episode.
延续的
Prominence.
Prominence.
A community suddenly thrust into prominence by the unexpected discovery of the first Wonka golden ticket.
And he achieved some prominence, did he not, sire?
And I expect you... I don't expect, I insist that you print his message and put it in your paper and give it the prominence that it deserves, or by God, you will hear from me again.
I started acquiring it as you gained in social prominence.
I want you to ensure that all our newspapers give full prominence to this gallant episode.
凸起
Prominent.
Prominent.
Literary letters by prominent writers.
Many prominent women speak of her.
Miss Russell's memories are no more prominent than any of these other findings. More prominent than other memories have been up on the screen.
Mr. Gordon is a very prominent producer.
卓越的
Promise.
Promise.
And I promise I will get out of the way and let the two of you be happy.
Anyway, for real now. I'm going to ask you something, and you got to promise you'll be honest and not spare my feelings just because I could kill you.
He says to me, Mom, I promise not to get one of my fevers or coughs during your date. I mean, promise I'll get her back safe, okay?
It's a promise to pledge that we'll think about getting engaged just as soon as we're ready to make a commitment.
诺言允诺
Promising.
Promising.
For 10 years, your mother and grandmother have been promising us that if we would cater to all of their selfish and senile demands, then you will inherit the money.
Some seem promising. That seems promising.
Promising Harvard Crimson boat is in lane 2, stroked by Pat McCarran and coxed by Lisa Little Red Williams.
This looks promising.
有希望的
Promote.
Promote.
And you, I will promote to deputy chief.
I understand that I have a following and an audience that I engage with, and it would be smart for companies to send me things in a hope that I would promote them. Promote it!
Promote them all, I say, because this is true.
To educate them in American ideals and to promote mutual understanding.
促进
Promotion.
Promotion.
His wife got stuck with the bills, and I got a big promotion.
I told you about my promotion.
If he offered you a job, a promotion, and a raise that you could use?
It's the biggest promotion plan in the country.
Now, do you want this promotion or not?
晋级
Prompt.
Prompt.
I like my fights to finish prompt so we can get the punters out before the authorities find out.
Okay, I'm going to give you a prompt.
The prompt is Kipling.
We all have our little foibles, and mine is the prompt settling of accounts.
激励迅速的准时的
Prone.
Prone.
A little more prone to seasickness.
I can appreciate how this time of year children are prone to taking the day off.
I found him prone, and he's sort of dazed.
Today we go back to the bullshit finality of high school life, but today the sun is out, the booze is flowing, and we're teenagers prone to bad decisions!
That's why you never went pro?
符符的